on the north side, there are lots of buses and there's nobody on them. They go fast like this. But on my side of town, no es así. It don't happen like that. You sure you don't want to go to my house? I have tamalitos and salsa. If you take me in car, I give you that, y hot chocolate, todo. It's fácil, You just, you're waiting for the Dr. Tafuria, Tafara, whatever she called. I don't go to doctor no more. No, I don't go to doctor because doctor, you go, they charge money. And they don't give you nothing. They make you feel bad. They don't make you feel good. I go to curandera, the good kind, not the bad kind. The bad kind, they charge you money. The curandera chino, give me here. I say, no, por favor. No, me vaya a lastimar. No, yo sé de police y brutality y todo eso. No, ya, quítalo, por favor. Quítalo a alguien aquí. On my side of town, that happen all the time. We know. Watch out for certain people. No, you have to understand that you go to the doctor. Mira, so many of you waiting for the doctor, you're going to have to wait a long time. Yes. I went to doctor one time and they put me in a room just like this, big room full of people. And they put me in the waiting room. You know what you do there? You wait and you wait and you wait. By the time they called me, I was almost well already, yes. And then la enfermera, la nurse, she take me to another room. And do you know what she said to me in the room? She said, take off your clothes. Así me lo dice, fíjate nomás que take off your clothes. Take off your clothes and put on this gown. It was not a gown. It was a piece of paper. And it was cold in the piece of paper. And I wait some more. And by the time the doctor come, I was sick all over again. No, I don't go. And then they don't give you nothing. They give you a piece of paper, another piece of paper. All this country full of paper. They don't do nothing good with it. They charge money with it. Then they say, take this paper, go another place where they charge money again. And they give you a tiny bottle with little pills, which are made of the same leaves the curandero will give you for free. She said, here, take these leaves, boil, drink, you get well. You take the piece of paper, you don't get well, you get more bills. I can't take the bills no more. They bother me. I'm an honest person. I want to pay, so I put them in a stack. And I pay the top, and I pay the next, and I wait for the others. Pues ni modo, ¿verdad? Ni modo. But you wait so many people, you're going to get bored. You're going to get tired. Can nobody bring a boombox ni nada? Musiquita so you can sing and dance? It's okay. Look, it's like old radio there. I turn it on, I sing to you. I know how to sing just like a radio, sí. Mira, todos dicen que la banda está borracha, está, you don't know that song? I know another one. It's called, it's folk song, I think. It's called Margarita or Macarena or something like that. Oh, look, I know another one. It's a good one. It's from my time. It's stop in the name of love before you break my heart. Think it over. Think it over. That was my tia Sofia, my Aunt Sophie. And my Aunt Sophie was weird. And even in my family was already weird. But tia Sofia, she just didn't fit inside the mold. She didn't fit the stereotypes. She didn't fit the images we have of what an elderly Hispanic woman is supposed to be. She didn't fit the expectations. She, at one time in her life, had a record shop downtown, just a few blocks from here. It was called LA Record Shop. She called it LA, not like Los Angeles, LA, but LA like LA, LB, LC, El Alfabeto, you know. She used to put all the records across the wall to sell. Big old 33s and 45s and 78s and all kinds of weird things. And they were Flaco Jimenez and Toby Torres and the Royal Jesters and little Stevie Wonder and the Supremes. And she'd sing to pass the time. She'd sing along in her language, Tex-Mex, the mixture of English and Spanish, but she mixed it again with Black English and all the latest slang from Motown. And she'd sing, I found my trial on Blueberry Hill. She'd also sing Lavender Blue. It was her color, but bright, in a big flowered cotton print from Solo Serve, whose building still stands right across from Frost Bank now. Although it closed years ago, and if you don't remember what Solo Serve was, boy, have you missed a lot. Do you know the Everything Under Dollar store? Solo Serve made the Everything Under Dollar store look like Dillard's or Macy's or Marshall Field's, because at Solo Serve, you could get everything 20 for $1, and she did. She got her big old bolsotas and walked across the parking lot from LA Record Shop to Solo Serve with the Thursday coupon specials, and she came back with them all loaded down and said to her younger sister, 4 yardas de floral print cottons por solo 89 cents. Fíjate nomás, Sara, you never get that price anywhere else. And she was right. She was right about a bunch of things. But she wasn't standard. Even the other aunts made fun of her. She didn't go to church every Sunday like the image was of good elderly Hispanic women. She said, pues estoy en el record shop. I play Mahalia Jackson and Tennessee Ernie Ford's greatest hymns on Sunday morning. And she did and sang along. She never made it through school either. The family also, instead of ethnic jokes, told Sophia jokes. We said, remember that time at the lake on Sophia? Oh yeah, remember? Yeah. Hey, Sophie, get out of the water, it's raining. No, she'd answer, porque me mojo, I'll get wet. They were always a little embarrassed by her lack of wisdom and her lack of piety. And when she died, they didn't know what to say. Didn't feel quite right saying she's always been a good Christian. So they praised the way siempre se arreglaba la cara. She'd fix her face up really good con colorete, blush, and mascara. Y se pintaba el pelo, sometimes black, sometimes red, whatever. But she took good care of her face. And that's all they could think of to say that was nice at the funeral, until somebody said, well, and she never fooled around, even though she could have. After Uncle Raymond died, when she was still young, only 71, a funeral comes in my family every 2 years now, just like the births did 70 to 90 years ago. And we bump into the coffin by accident and get scared and start laughing. And for some reason, it feels appropriate. And for some reason, we feel like singing in a black Tex-Mex. Blueberry Hill. You see, Tia Sofia was weird. Tia Sofia didn't fit the mold, but she wasn't the only one. None of us fit the mold. None of us fit in those little boxes that society has all set out for us. You know the boxes. You know the ones you have to fill out at the beginnings of forms? The ones that say, white, not Hispanic, black, not Hispanic, Hispanic, not Hispanic. You know the ones. We don't fit. We're all weird. We're all different. We're all not on the standard. And if you don't believe it, you just got to go next door from Tia Sofia, and you find a woman that I was lucky enough to hear speaking to a census taker many decades ago. And she may have had a name that was much longer than what we like in the United States. We like things to be 2 syllables or less. And if you name your daughter Micaela, somebody's going to say, oh, you can call her Mickey. And if you name her Gabriela, they can say, you can call her Gabby. And if you name your son Jose Maria Guadalupe, they're going to say, call him Jack. Call him Jack for short. Her name was Señora María Francisca Vaca González Montoya de León. And that's all I have to say about her. Bueno, ahí voy, coming. Hold on, wait a minute. I coming. Espérense. Hey, ahí vengo. Hello, see what you want. Survey? Oh, sure. I'm good at survey. Yo te contesto todas las preguntas. Let me turn off the beans first para que no se me queman. Esta gente que siempre viene a la hora de la comida, no sé por qué sería, porque no comen o porque no trabajan. ¿Quién sabe? Okay. Yes, mijita, what you want to know? Name? Oh, yes, I have name. My name is María Francisca Vaca González Montoya de Luján, para servirle. What? You want to know which one is last name? All of them are last name. Vaca, that was my father. González, that was my mother. Montoya era mi gramo, una familia tan importante. Oh, you don't speak Spanish? Oh, okay. It's important family. Yes. Los Montoya, I surprised you not know them. El Luján, he was my husband, pobrecito, que descanse en paz. They don't fit on your line. Pues escríbelo chiquitito, right? Little, if fit on your line. María Francisca Vaca, con B de burro. González, you have to put her in. You know, put her in, you know, put me in. She know here, I know her. She my mother. You put father, you know, put mother? Huh. You got to put my mother. González. Keep going. Montoya. I surprised you not here, the Montoya. They do so much. The early history, todo eso. You don't know your history. Okay, está bueno. Luján, because you have to respect the dead. Just. Okay. I'm glad I helped you. No, you have more questions. Sure, ándale. Age, 91. And born? Of course I was born. Oh, que where? No, ni que México, ni que born in East LA, nada de eso. Aquí mero en San Antonio. San Antonio, like you gringos call it. Yes. How long family lived there? 2, 3, sí. No 3 years. 3 centuries, mijita. Yes, we've been here 300 years. Foreigners? No, we're not foreigners. We've been here before that too. Es que my great tatarabuela, she married my great tatarabuelo, and he was from those guys that come to the presidio, con el Imperio Español, you know, soldier y todo eso, and she was from here. Yes. No, I know you see that we had 300 birthday yesterday, but that's not counting the 12,000 years that came before the 300. There were people here already, yes. You think there were not people here? Did it all start in 1718? Yes, you think that? How funny. Because they make the missions for somebody. The priests not gonna missionize themselves, right? They make it to have mission for the Indians here, right? It's okay, never mind. No, I'm not foreigner. None of us foreigner, mijita. Because it's round planet. And we all go round and move from here to there and up the river and down the river y todo eso, and that's the history of the world. Oh, yeah. Oh, but you have questions, church. Occupation? Okay, what do I do? Mijita, the things that I do. Me levanto y hago el chile y amaso las tortillas y preparo para los niños sus lunches. You know, speak Spanish, right? I feed. I feed everybody and todo eso. And then I work in the factories a veces y en la pizca, en el store y a la babysitting y a veces en el laundry. Sí, nomás ponle house stuff, sí, housework, sí, todo eso y con eso. You know, my grandson, he can't find work. He say he have to have cell phone to get work because they got to call him on the cell phone, and if he not answer the cell phone, so I have to be with him all the time because he's going out to look for other jobs. So he has to answer phone, or else they go to next person and they hire next person. But to get cell phone, he has to have job to pay money to have cell phone. So, you know, have cell phone, you know, get job. And, get job, you don't have cell phone. So, no, you want to know me. Okay. Nomás ponle que housework sí con eso. Yeah. Okay. I'm glad I help you. Yes, that's good. Wait. What you put there? ¿Cómo que occupation none? Occupation none? No, señorita. ¿Cómo que occupation none is wrong? It's wrong. Why should have their occupation none? I got up at 5 in the morning, every morning of my life, sometimes earlier, que moler el chile y amasar las tortillas. Yes, I feed the children, I feed the men, I feed the women, I feed the friends, I feed the enemies, I feed everybody. No, señorita, que occupation none. And raise the children is hard job raising children, no. Ya verás. No, I raise the children. I raise the grandchildren. I raise the great-grandchildren. Un montonote de people that I raise. Even the neighbors' children I raise. Oh, yes. No, you don't understand. I do so much work. Y en las factories, cuando había necesidad, we would even take the work home and do, como le decían, piece work. No about peace ni paz. It was about pieces of work and pieces of pay. I work day, and then I go home with the piece work, and I work night. No, eso que occupation none is wrong. And you see this back that's all bent over is because of la pizca. La pizca, I don't know how to say in English, is the pig. You pick potato, you pick melon, you pick squash, you pick cebolla, you pick lettuce, todo lo que comes tú, you eat it. I picked it. No, señorita, there were say occupation none, quítaselo, erase it. Put it over here, where say salary none, occupation mucho. Thank you. There are voices all around us in this community. And like in every community, they each have something to teach us. They each have something for us to hear. And my job is not in La Pizca or in the factories. My job is to share those voices. And I do it sometimes on stage and sometimes in books. I do it because I want people to understand the beauty and the strength and the courage of the people that live here. I want them to know that these people are not lazy. They have values, and they have a determination that has helped us survive so many years. The next voice I'd like to share with you is the voice of the mother of 4 children. She lives in San Antonio. Right now, she's in housing that she's not sure she's going to be able to afford for long, because since the taxes keep going up, the rent keeps going up. And so many of the people that now live near their jobs and downtown and accessible to jobs and accessible to schools are having to move way out where they can afford the rent. And it becomes a destruction of their neighborhoods. It becomes a place where they no longer know everybody that they've known for generations and that help them with so many aspects of their lives. So I'm going to share with you the voice of a mom as her second to youngest goes off to school in the morning. And she is a person who is trying her best with what resources she has, but she's often locked in from doing the things that would help her improve her situation. She dreams of being a teacher because she loved school when she went to school in Mexico when she was 6 and 7 and 8 and 9 before she came to the United States. And she's lived here for many years, but the workload has always been so heavy that she hasn't had a chance to pick up as much English as she would have liked. So, the voice of la madre. Ay, mijita. Yes, Yanitzi, are you ready? Ponte la ropa y todo el bow para que te veas pretty for the t-shirt. Yes. I want you to go to school. I want you to be nice to la teacher. Yes, you be polite. Because in Mexico, where I come from, The 3 highest things is God, la Virgen de Guadalupe, y la maestra, the teacher. Yes. We even have a teacher's day where everybody, the doctors and the lawyers and the important people, everybody go and look up their teacher. Their 4th grade teacher, their 6th grade teacher, their 2nd grade teacher. They take them flowers, they serenade them. I know you're going to be late to school. Okay, go, vete. Pero wait, mijita. Que te bendiga Dios, okay. Cuídate. Y be polite, okay. Ya sabes cómo llegar, ¿verdad? Okay, está bueno. Don't get lost. I know it's a block away, pero don't get lost. Ay, Dios mío, I worry so much about them. She'll be okay. Yes, she will, because she has to be. I'm going to make sure she is okay. I'm going to be positive. Besides, if the school have any problem, they're going to call me, right? So did I charge the phone? It's dead. Oh, those cards, they don't last nothing. You got to go buy another one and another one because they quit working. Los cheap ones, los en Walgreens. Ay, Dios mío, y Walmart está igual. You buy them cheap and then they last you like 3 months and then they quit working and the phone, he's like, I got to pay it tomorrow. Ay, $47. I could donate blood. I already did that last week. Okay, I could use the money that I was going to use on the groceries for the phone, and then I take my comadre. I invite her to supper, I ask her to bring half, and I keep enough to make half. Yes, that's not enough. I figured out because I have to. I have to. Y rent también. Come on, you gotta work. Okay. Chencha, how are you, Chencha? You know, Chencha, I've been thinking, the baby's old enough now, I gotta go back to work. I gotta find a job doing something. Yeah. What? Was babysitting, I guess. Yeah, I can go to one of those like daycare, or help in the home with the ladies that do the thing in the home y todo eso. I gotta find something. And my baby, they don't let me take him with me to those places. So, you know, I heard that you were going to be home for 6 months. Yeah. That you got off because of the neuropathy or algo así? Yeah. Do you want to take care of Chachito? He's fine. He's so easy. He's an easy. You can? Oh, okay. Hi, I know, no más que it's so hard. I got to get a job or something. Yeah. I got to make it happen. You know what La Yanicia tells me she wants to be when she grows up? She wants to be a teacher. But that means she got to go to college, and before that she got to make it through high school, and I got to help her in some ways so she don't have to get a job after school so she can study and do homework y todo eso. Yeah, and the 2 big ones, they need shoes again. Yeah, I don't know how I'm going to do it, but look, I got an idea. If you can't babysit the baby, at least lend me your lawnmower so Manuel can go cut yards and that'll be extra. Yeah, he can do it after work on Saturday. He gets off by 5 every day of the week most times. Yeah, he can do it. Well, on the Mondays and Tuesdays, they always have him working till 8, pero yeah. He can do it on Saturdays after 5. He can go cut lawns. Yeah, that'll help. You remember what Grandma used to say? Yes, she used to say that we knew how to survive, that we took what other people threw away and we lived on it. She said everybody do that, every culture, but that we had a lot of stuff we eat. That's wonderful. ¿Cómo le digo? Como delicacy, todo eso. Yeah, like fajitas. It was the toughest piece of meat on the cow. Yeah, but we had to do something to it, so we cook it and we marinate and we take the cosa mala off and we cut it y todo así. Así. So now everybody wants their fajitas. They don't know it used to be the meat people threw away. Y menudo también. You know, the lady didn't have nothing to eat and she asked the big rancher, can give her something off the cow he just killed, and he gave her the stomach of the cow, the dirty, stinky stomach of the cow, ¿te imaginas? He say, well, I don't know her nothing. Pues le dio el stomach, and she took it and she cleaned it. It looked ugly. She cleaned it, she washed it, she cut it little pieces, she boiled it. It still look ugly. And then she put chile y oregano. And then the neighbor heard the kids hadn't eaten breakfast yet. And the neighbor came over with a little cup of pozole, como se dice en inglés? Hominy, yeah. Yeah, put the hominy in. She invented menudo, yes. And we still eating it, yes. The stuff that other people would throw away. Yes, the gringos have it too. Of course, yes. The lady once, though I was cleaning the house, she said, I'm so jealous of you because you Mexicans have a culture. Yeah. She said, you have Mexican food and the Chinese have Chinese food and we just eat normal food. I told her, lo que me dijo mi hijo el mayor that he learned from his teacher. Yeah, that those people that are from New England, they too had to learn to survive. And that they had this fish, was called trash fish. They threw it on the beach. Nobody wanted it because it would tangle the nets and hardly had any meat. It was ugly. And only the poor de los gringos would go take it at night and pick it up and take it home and cook it and eat it. And it was ugly. It had claws and it had shell. And today a lot of people like lobster, but at that time it was called trash fish. Yeah. We know how to survive. That's what Grandma used to tell us. Yeah. And we also know what Grandpa used to tell us about the dichos. Los dichos are our curriculum. Yeah. Así nos enseñaban. They would say, poquito aquí, poquito allá. A little bit here, a little bit there. That's how you make progress. Not always big steps for mankind. Sometimes little steps. Yeah, I know. Okay, está bueno. Hey, can you have your husband bring the lawnmower over this afternoon? Yeah, just in case. Yeah, maybe he'll get off early tonight and he can go. Yeah, okay. Está bueno. Okay, I'll talk to you later. I gotta go find somebody who can take care of the baby so I can go work for a babysit. I know. Yeah. Yeah. No, I won't lose hope. I promise. Okay, está bueno. I will feed her spirit. I will feed her courage. I'm not going to let her stop from her dreams. I'm going to give her everything she needs. Yes. I'm going to write her with my life and with my actions like a poem. I'm going to write her the hope so she will survive, so she will know that it's about passing our culture, our herencia, our heritage. Yes. I will tell her with everything I feed her and everything I do for her that she's gonna make it. Yeah. Because, mijita, my daughter, I have slipped chile under your skin, secretly wrapped in each enchilada, hot and soothing, carefully cut into bitefuls for you as a toddler, increasing in power and intensity as you grew until it could burn forever. This chile is silently spiced into the rice. It's soaked into the bean caldo. It's smoothed into the avocado. I have slipped chile under your skin, drop by fiery drop, until it ignited the sun altar fire in your blood. I have squeezed cilantro into the breast milk, made sure you were nurtured with the clean taste of corn stalks, with the wildness of thick leaves, of untamed monte, of unscheduled growth. I have ground the earth of these Americas in my molcajete until it became a fine and picante spice, sprinkled it surely into each spoonful of food that would have to expand to fit your soul. Dear mijita, dear mijito, dear corn, chile, cilantro, mijitos, this is your herencia. This is what is yours. This is what your mother fed you to keep you alive. I have one more voice I'd like to share with you today. And it's the voice of the writer. Kim Kardashian wears Meghan and Harry welcome. Housing report, San Antonio area. That's what I need to say. I got a pen here. I always have a pen. Here we go. Gains from economic recovery felt mostly by top income levels. Inequality at highest level since early part of 20th century? That's 100 years ago. That's my city they're talking about. 30% of households are asset insecure. I don't know. How do we stop it? You know, they're gentrifying all our beautiful old historic neighborhoods. They're tearing some of the houses down, and the ones that they don't tear down, they're building them up so beautifully that nobody here can afford the taxes. It's going to take the whole neighborhood apart. Everybody's going to have to move. They're going to have to go way out on the edges of town and take 3 buses to get in, take 2 hours more than what they're doing right now. That's what's going to happen. I know. We've seen it happen before. Where are comadres and compadres going to be? They're going to be in some little housing someplace else, way out there. They won't be able to help us. What would I do without my comadres? When I got cancer, they brought food to my table for my son and my daughter and my 94-year-old mom and my husband to eat. What are we going to do without our comadres? How do we stop it all? Somehow people need to see we're all connected. They need to understand that it's not a city just for you or a city just for me. It's a place where we all live together. Everything that affects one person affects every other part of the community. If people get desperate for food, what are they going to do? Anything that pays. That's what happened in Mexico before all the narcos took over. You know? How will they feel what this city really is? How will they know who we are and sense our history as a flow interconnected between people? I have to write something. I know, it's just a piece of paper. It's just a piece of paper. But it's more. It's our history. And our history hasn't been put in the books. Our children don't see themselves except for the few books that have little brown kids in it that show our neighborhoods and our values and our cultural wealth. Okay, this one, I think it's almost ready. I think it's good. I think this might say it. They come for the river. They think the river is a tourist attraction. They don't understand it's the heartbeat of our community. It's our history, all in the water, in the silt. You know, my great-grandma washed the family laundry in that river. This river here is full of me and mine. This river here is full of you and yours. Right here, or maybe a little farther down, my great-grandmother washed the dirt out of her family's clothes, soaking them, scrubbing them, bringing them up clean. Right here, or maybe a little farther down, my grandpa washed the sins out of his congregation's souls, baptizing them, scrubbing them, bringing them up clean. Right here, or maybe a little farther down, my great-great-grandma froze with fear as she glimpsed between the lean, dark trees, a lean, dark Indian peering at her. She ran home screaming, "Ay, los indios! Ahí vienen los indios! The Indians are coming!" As he threw pebbles at her, laughing. till one day she got mad and stayed and threw pebbles right back at him. After they got married, they built their house right here, or maybe a little farther down. Right here, my father gathered mesquite beans and wild berries, working with a passion during the Depression. His eager sweat poured off and mixed so easily with the water of this river here. Right here, my mother cried in silence, so far from her home, sitting with one brown suitcase, a travel trunk packed full with blessings, and rolling tears of loneliness and longing, which mixed again so easily with the currents of this river here. Right here, we'd pour out picnics and childhood's blood from dirty scrapes on dirty knees, and every generation's first-hand stories of the weeping lady, La Llorona, haunting the river every night, crying, "Ay, mis hijos." It happened right here. The fear dripped off our skin, and the blood dripped off our scrapes, and they mixed with the river water right here. Right here, the stories and the stillness of those gone before us haunt us still. Now grown, our scrapes in different places, the voices of those now dead, quieter, but still whispering, still not too far away. Right here we were married, you and I, and the music filled the air, danced in, dipped in, mixed in with the river water, dirt, sins, fear, anger, sweat, tears, blood, music, and memories. It was right here. And right here we stand, washing clean our memories, baptizing our hearts, gathering past and present, dancing to the flow we find right here, or maybe a little farther down.